Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on this 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because since yesterday we saw some very volatile price action. However, this has now kind of settled down since we are now trading inside a weekend. Yesterday was actually pretty funny because as I was recording the video talking about this rejection from this big level of resistance sitting from 67.5k all the way up to 70,000 US dollars, we were literally falling all the way into this level of support as I was recording the video, so that was pretty funny. This big level of support is sitting from 66k all the way down to 65,000 US dollars, and it is a good thing to see that we have held this as a level of support for now. Another thing that was kind of crazy in yesterday's video is that I had some limit orders around 66.3k with a take profit around 67,000, and basically by the time I actually finished recording, it had opened my trade and closed it out at like an 80% profit before I finished recording the video, so that was pretty insane. So anyways, let's now dive into this analysis for Bitcoin here. So currently we're ranging between this level of resistance and this level of support, and I am expecting this to continue over the weekend here. Typically what you will see over the weekend is that we have a lot less volatility due to a lower amount of volume, and that is what you can see right here as well. This is basically a weekend where we have much lower volume, and similarly I do think we will have lower volume over the weekend here, because that is basically what we see every Bitcoin weekend unless there's some kind of major news event. If we zoom out a little bit to this 1 day time frame, you can see that we are still holding above this descending channel for Bitcoin. And if you are interested in a little bit more long-term analysis on those daily and weekly time frames, I highly recommend that you guys check out this video from about 2 days ago. It is called Bitcoin This Comes Next, because here in that video I do some longer term analysis that I don't really want to repeat all over again 2 days later, but I highly recommend you guys check this out if you haven't seen it yet. One thing we could take a look at is this 1 week Bitcoin liquidation heat map, because here you can see that so far we have taken out a lot of liquidity to the downside as well as to the upside. But right now on this 1 week time frame, most of the liquidity is in fact to the upside. First of all, at about 68.9k for the Bitcoin price. And in order to reach that level, we would have to reach the 0.786 Fibonacci level once again. But first, we would need to break this Fibonacci golden pocket sitting between 67.9k and 68.1k. And I do think in the short term, this is kind of the critical level to watch as far as a bullish confirmation goes, to see if we are breaking out above this Fibonacci golden pocket. Generally just breaking out above these previous highs here, because that would be a pretty clear signal in the market that likely we are going to be sending higher after that. But until then, it is a little bit sketchy longing into some of those critical levels of resistance. So therefore, what I'm doing personally is just taking some short-term leverage trades, quickly trading in and out of my positions, because especially during those weekends, for example, we are just getting some choppy sideways price action. So therefore, entering into a swing position for the weekend doesn't really make a lot of sense in my personal opinion, but that is of course not financial advice. Lastly, for the Bitcoin ETF flow tables, on Friday we saw another $400 million inflow from the Bitcoin ETF. So we are seeing some massive buying pressure from these ETFs here over the last couple of weeks. And so long as this continue, I do think the Bitcoin ETFs will continue to have an upwards pressuring effect on the Bitcoin price. Now, obviously, the Bitcoin ETFs do not trade over the weekend. So therefore, the next time we're going to have some new data for this will be on Tuesday, where we will have Monday's data coming in. So I will check back in with this on Tuesday. So yeah, guys, for today, pretty short update, but honestly, there isn't too much going on. I don't want to waste your time, and I just did a longer term analysis 2 days ago. So therefore, I just recommend you guys check out this video right here. Either way, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.